Hi, 7th grade. I'm going to show you how to get to your Google Classroom. I go to Google homepage, go to sign in, type in my school ID number at rcsd121.org, type in your password. If you forgot it, please let me know. I'm happy to reset it. Okay, I'm signing in. Okay, I'm all signed in. I go up here to the squares. From here, I go to Google Classroom. Now that I'm in Google Classroom, I gotta find my ELA class because I'm gonna work on some long walk to water stuff. I'm gonna go 7-2, second period is my ELA class. Okay, I'm gonna go to my classwork section because I'm going and I'm gonna do some of my older assignments because I haven't gotten on Google Classroom yet. Okay, here we go. Chapter 7, haven't done this yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So this might show up this way. I like always clicking this view assignment, or sometimes it says view details. I always like opening that up. Okay, this is a teacher view. You don't have this. This is what your view is. Okay, a long walk to water, chapter 7. Hi everyone. Today we will continue on with the book A Long Walk to Water. You can either 1, listen to the chapter on YouTube, there's a link, or 2, read it on the computer with this PDF. Okay, let's look at those. Let's start right there with that. Okay, I'm going to open up the YouTube link.
Chapter 7.
Oh, I'm going to pause it.
Chapter 7.
You guys can listen to that on your own. And then, okay, let's look at the PDF. I'm going to open that on up. Okay, so this is chapter 1. Now again, I'm working on chapter 7, so I'm going to find chapter 7 in here because this is the whole book here. So let's find chapter 7. I'm scrolling. There's chapter 5. I'm going to scroll down even further. Oh, I think I went too far. Chapter 7. Oh, here we go. So I'm looking up here. This is at page 20. So if you need help finding it, go to page 20. Here's chapter 7. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you how I can play this video and listen to it. You can follow along here. Okay, so you see what I'm doing there? That's what I recommend doing, having both of these tabs open and going back and forth between them. Now, I'm not going to close out either one. I'm just going to go back to my directions now. Okay, and so now I did this. I've read this. I read this and listened to this. Okay, moving on. There's a slideshow attached that explains our weekly theme and some vocabulary you will need. There are comprehension questions to answer. You can answer them on one of the following. 1, answer them in the slideshow on the last slide, or 2, answer them in the Google Doc form document, or 3, answer them in the Google form, or 4, write them on paper at home and upload a picture here, or email a picture, or send it on Instagram. Okay, if you have any questions, Miss Lemon and myself, that's Miss Santella, will be available to answer them for you. Also me, Miss Bailey, always happy to help. Okay, so here's what you got to do. You have choices. You got 4 things you can do. I can do it on the slideshow. I can do it in this Google Doc. I can do it in the Google form or on paper at home. So you have these 3 options. Okay, but I'm going to start. There's some vocab they said on here. So let's go ahead and let's read through these vocabulary. Okay, a long walk to water. Our weekly theme this week is perseverance, and we're on chapter 7. Weekly theme, again, perseverance. They got perseverance in the center here. So let's start with the definition. Doing something, even if it is difficult or is not completed quickly. Maybe like you feel like this assignment. Okay, so some synonyms, some words that mean the same thing. Determination, drive, grit. Some words that have some antonyms, some words that mean the opposite. Cowardice, weakness, laziness. Okay, so now let's see perseverance in a sentence. Even though his legs were tired, he felt like he could not take another step. John's perseverance carried him to the finish line. How nice. Okay, weekly theme, again, perseverance. Perseverance is when you do not give up on the goal you have. Read the statements below. If the statement shows perseverance, write yes. If the statement does not show perseverance, write no. Remember to type in the text box. You need to double click. Okay, so 1, I give up. Answer. Okay, so then you're double clicking right here. Oh, see, I double clicked and I gotta hit escape to get out of the slideshow presentation. Okay, so I give up. Does that show perseverance? Okay, yeah. Let me write yes. Or if you think no, you're gonna write no. And then I'm gonna go down to the next one. I'm gonna write yes. Or I'm gonna write no. Okay? All right, but those are just some examples. Okay, I give up. Is that show perseverance? Yes or no? 2, this isn't working. Let me try this. Yes or no? Does that show perseverance? 3, I will keep trying until I get it. Yes or no? Does that show grit? 4, this is stupid, whatever. Answer, yes or no. Does that show perseverance? 5, this is impossible. Answer, does that show you perseverance? Yes or no. What is one thing you could say to show perseverance? Okay, so then you're going to click down here and you're going to type something I could say to show perseverance is never give up or whatever. Just come up with your own saying there. Okay. Chapter 7, vocabulary. Staggered, to walk or move unsteadily, like you are going to fall. Papyrus, used to make paper during ancient civilizations. And here's an example of papyrus. It's kind of like paper. Reed, a tall, skinny plant that grows in water. Here's some reeds. Okay, now here they're showing you again the links we already looked at there. Okay, here are questions, Chapter 7 questions. Okay, so I'm not going to read them on here because I'm going to go to the Google form and look at them. But you could, she said you could type in here if you wanted to. So if I wanted to, I could just click and I could start typing my answer here and then answer the next question right here. She said that you could do that. And then there's another slide here with more. So make sure you type in your answers to these ones here too. Okay, but I'm going to go back to here and I'm going to look at, so that was one option. I could type them right on the slide or I could answer them in this Google Doc. That's what I'm going to show you. And I'm going to give you sentence starters here. So I wrote in red here, okay, Long Walk to Water, Chapter 7 questions. Answer the questions for Chapter 7 in the Google form attached to the assignment or in Google Classroom. Okay, so you can just put them here or in the form. Question 1. Why do you think Naya feels guilty about Akir? So now what's in red here is what you could be typing. I just typed that in for you. I think Naya feels guilty because, and how I typed that, I'm going to backspace it for a second and just show you this one, is I was up here, it would show up like this on your page. And so I did enter, and then I backspaced the 2, and then I went up here and I made my font red because I like making it stand out so the teacher can see, so I made it red. So I think Naya feels guilty about Akir because I've got that. Okay, so now I wrote some other ones for the other questions already for you. Question 2. Based on the description, what is a clinic? A clinic is, okay, finish that. You got to type in that sentence starter on yours. 3. What traumatic event happened to Selva? How does his uncle help him? Okay, so now this is you typing. The traumatic event that happened to Selva was, finish the sentence, Selva's uncle helps him by, I should have capitalized uncle. All right, and then I keep going, question 4. On page 42, it says, the Nile, the longest river in the world, the mother of all life in Sudan. Why does it refer to the Nile as a mother? Explain your thoughts. They refer to the Nile River as a mother because 5. When the group arrives at the river, Uncle says they have work to do. What is he referring to? What do they need to do? What materials do they have? So there's 3 questions there, so I gave you 3 sentence starters. The work the uncle is referring to is they need to, the materials they have are, and finish all 3 of those. Okay, now we're getting on to the other questions. Answer these short responses by making a claim and using 2 pieces of evidence to support your response. 1. Put yourself in Naya's family's shoes. What decisions would you make about how to handle Akir's illness? What reasoning helped you make this decision? Give 2 details from the text to support your thoughts. I would handle Akir's illness by, I came to the decision by thinking about blank and blank. Again, 2 details, 2 of them. It's very important that you have 2 things. So that's why I have blank and blank, giving you the opportunity to have 2 details there. What did I just do? Oh, well, I tried to highlight 2. You know what I was trying to do. Okay, 2. How is perseverance shown in Selva's story? Who shows it and how did they demonstrate it? Give 2 details from the text to support your own thoughts. So perseverance is shown in Selva's story when? This is perseverance. Perseverance. Because I tried so hard to spell that correctly and I still put many R's or something. Okay, this is perseverance because ... and explain why. And then they demonstrate perseverance by There we go. I spelled it right then. I'm happy with myself. Okay. I demonstrate perseverance by. So you want to give me two details. This is perseverance when somebody does something. Why is that perseverance? And they demonstrate perseverance again by. And then you want to explain again. This is perseverance because, like each of your two examples there, you want to explain why that's perseverance. How are they not giving up? How are they showing grit? Okay. And I forgot my is in this one. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to here. So if you do it there, you're done. You don't have to answer the questions twice, or if you just did it on the slides, you would be done after you did them on the slides. But if you don't like either of those options, there's also the Google form option. So here we go. You got to start off by putting your name in here. Tell me what class you're in. So I'm going to say Miss Bailey. I'm in 7-2 right now. And I go to the next page. Okay, so now, again, these are the same questions. I think Naya feels guilty because, and I'm answering all these same things, and it tells you they're each a point. A clinic is ... What traumatic happens, the event that happens. You get what I'm doing. So I'll go through and I'd answer all of these, go to the next one. It's not going to let me because I didn't finish it. Blah. I'm just typing in random things so I can show you what it looks like in the next thing. But you need to actually answer these questions. Otherwise, you'll get a 0 on it if you don't actually type in responses. Okay, so this rubric helps you answer those longer questions. So those are the two longer ones where I had several sentence starters for you. So these ones need to be longer, 4 or 5 sentences. You need to have 2 details supporting each thing. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not writing the full thing because I don't want to make you watch me do the sentence starters again. But again, you could, even if you're answering it on here, you can look at my sentence starters I gave on this Google Doc in the video. Okay? And then when you're done, you would come down here and there will be a submit or a turn in button on yours. Again, my teacher view doesn't show me that. But if you have any questions with this assignment, please reach out to me, Miss Lemon, or Miss Santella. And you know what? Have this video playing for you in the background. You could have it up here as one of these tabs up here helping you go through each step and reading the questions to you if you need follow along as I'm reading them, okay? Miss you all and wish you the best on this assignment.